Hello everyone and welcome to another YachtWay Spotlight. Today I am going to take you on a full thorough walkthrough of this Hanover 447 that doesn't have just one, two, but three cabins and two dry heads. So come with me and let's take a look. This is a nice, actually, it gives you plenty of support over here, giving you more space to lounge and enjoy the day with your family. This is a nicely bright and feels ultra spacious. I mean, great place to lounge at, huh? We're starting a walkthrough all the way from the aft deck. Now, this one is powered by triple 400 horsepower Mercury outboard V10 engines, and we put some specs on a screen also over here in terms of performance and obviously your fuel tanks, etc. But as we keep going, I do want to point, I love the fact that behind the engines and between the sunbed, you have plenty of space to nicely walk around. If you want to add privacy for your kids or for your pets, you also have gates actually on both sides, so an easy way to keep everything nicely enclosed. And underneath the sunbed, you just use this handlebar here and you have plenty of storage right below. So whatever water toys, life vest, etc. You may want to store, you can easily do it right from here. Closing this room back up now, both sides you also have, this is not just a teak extending to the gunwales, but it is actually where you have side terraces. So these fold down on both sides, extending your deck space even more and giving you more space to lounge and enjoy the day with your family. If you think that you have too much sun over here and you want to add some shade, you actually have electric bimini, so you just push a button, this extends all the way towards your to the end of the sunbed now, giving you plenty of shade while you are on the water and outside. Both sides also in the aft is where you have cleats now, so we're tying up the boat at the dock, very easy. And coming back to the boat from the water, underneath this latch is where you have now a steps integrated, so a quick easy way to launch that and step back on board. Same thing like you saw on the other side, you also have a gate which you can close down and a place for your cups here, for cup holders, and a little cubby here to keep all your nitty gritty from flying away. Dining area over here now, and you see this is now how the bimini works. So to add some extra shade as you're dining over here, you see the shadow extending over the seating area, giving you a nice place to tuck under while you're outside. Great place to dine, entertain. If you want to make this area slightly smaller, this table actually folds down, folds in just the way I'm showing you. A cup holder is integrated into it, and when it's folded up, you can actually use this also as a little handbar here to hold yourself down. Forward facing bench and of course aft facing bench. What you can also do is fold down these backrests and use them as pillows. So a quick easy way to convert dining area into a full lounge area. Right in front of a dining area now is where you have a summer kitchen, a great place to entertain your family. Take a few steps up, and this is where you would be preparing now all the food that you saw that you can serve on the dining table. Canyon barbecue here, large sink, little cubby over here. Maybe you want to fill it with ice, maybe you want to use it as a trash bucket, whichever way you like it, but a great place to keep also your maybe a champagne bottle cool. Cooked up right next to that, so you have dual options over here. Maybe you want to cook pasta or you want to do burgers or hot dogs. You can go either way. You can't go wrong. Right below here is where you have quick access to your isotherm fridge now. Nice way to quickly grab a cold one. Plugs over here as well. So if you want to plug in maybe a Vitamix or something, you could easily do that. Yeah. On the other side is where you have access to your ice maker now. Yeah. So you can grab fresh ice right from the bar as well. And same thing, you also have a power plug and a light switch control, which controls the lights right above me. And all the way on your port side is where you have a quick access to your champagne bottles. Maybe you want to store here, maybe your wine bottles, whatever you like, as well as your flutes for the champagne glasses, as well as your wine glasses. Right on the other side of the galley area, or outside summer kitchen, is where you have even more storage. So whatever nitty gritty you may want to store, quick easy access here, maybe your lines, etc. Nicely hidden away inside the starboard gunnel here. Love the fact that the columns themselves go all the way towards the side of the bulwark, so extending the hardtop, giving you more shade and way to protect yourself, but still having a nice glass element here, so makes this place feel very light and very inviting. On your aft side now is where you have the zippers here, so if you want to perhaps put an isinglass and make this in a more enclosed area, you can easily do that. Same thing actually extends on both port and starboard side as well. So when if you are a northeast boater or in Florida during the winter months when it can get cold, this is a nice place to create a little enclosure within the boat. While this place is either enclosed or all the way open, you actually have speakers integrated into the hardtop, so you can rest assured the party keeps going wherever you are. And during the nighttime, you also have spotlights integrated into the ceiling. Talking about spotlight, if you have not subscribed to YachtWay Spotlight and our YouTube channel, please do that, because we post videos like these every single week. Right in front of now the spotlights is where you have LED lighting, track lighting integrated into the ceiling, so adds to this mood lighting even more. These helm seats you can use in a couple different ways now. Number one, you can have them lifted up just like this, so you can lean against them. Maybe you want to have a great view out while you're driving or being driven, or perhaps you want to sit down, you just fold it down. And this is a nice, actually, it gives you plenty of support over here, and the side posts are raised up slightly, so they nicely hug you over here and gives you a great place to hang out over here. When you're driving around, you're also being obviously reminded that you are on board of a Hanover, and of course this is where you have now a sliding door that leads to below deck, which we will come back in a second. But also on both sides is where you have even more speakers mounted on the bulwarks as well, so you can rest assured wherever you are, you can listen to your favorite tunes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 steps up over here, and underneath every step is where you have nice LED lighting, so at nighttime everything is nicely lit up. As we head towards the bow area now, first off, nicely enclosed area, little bit slightly curved window here, giving you great visibility wherever you are and while you're cruising around, and give you plenty of protection even when it's perhaps a little bit rainy outside. And for the rain, you of course have a nice windshield wiper to keep the windshield nice and clean. On both sides, port starboard, you have these metal poles that you can attach here, and in between the poles is where you would attach now your canvas bimini, so it gives you plenty of shade as you're cruising around or when you're at anchor. Obviously when you go top speed over 40 miles an hour, you want to make sure that you remove this, because this acts as a sail. Getting to the bow area now, you have a nice sunbed over here, which you can configure. Either you want to face forward, which is a fantastic option. Not many boats have it, but it's a nice way to come and lounge and face forward, because you want to see where you're heading rather than seeing the clouds above you. Or perhaps that is your vibe. You can obviously lower those and do exactly that. All the way forward is where you have a seating area now, either facing forward or facing aft, with a table that folds out just like this, cup holders integrated, and a nice place to come hang out. Taking a seat over here, yeah, on the lower side backrest. But if you want, kick yourself back. I mean, great place to lounge at, huh? And of course, on both sides, you also have a little LED lighting here, so at nighttime, this is nicely lit up. At the helm station now, great visibility out, just like I told you as I was at the bow area, because of the large windshield. I love the fact that you have these 3/4 panels on the windows on the sides as well, so even when you are on a more windier day out, this will give you a great protection over here. Steering wheel all the way here, obviously you can adjust it up and down whichever way you like it. You have cup holder, one on your left hand side, joystick control, Mercury joystick, your throttle controls obviously here, your engine blowers for the engine room itself, bow thruster, your bilge pump controls, your engine monitoring system, and of course all your lighting, etc., which I also showed you as you're walking around. For example, all the hardtop lights right above you, and your deck lights, your stripes right above you, and everything else that are easily controllable here. Your Raymarine system control, you have dual Raymarine monitors right above you, Fusion audio controls, your trim tab, these are zip wake trim tabs, and of course your USB-C quick plug here, so if you want to plug anything in you can do that, and USB-A right above that. VHF control, and everything is easily accessible. What you also have is a footrest, so if you want to have a more comfortable ride, somewhere to support your legs at or your feet at, this is a fantastic place to be. So this is your Helm station at the Hanover 447. If you're wondering, well, how far can I go with this boat and where can it take me? Well, you can actually go to YachtWay.com, and there's a tool called Nautics on the listing page, and you can just pick any 2 points and it'll automatically calculate the fuel consumption, the trip time, and how fast this boat goes to get there. So, cool way to plan your perfect trip. Alrighty, taking the staircase down now. First off, I love the fact that you have beautifully lacquered finish wood steps here, little slats in between, and there's a rubber inside. So as you walk up and down, you can rest assured you're not going to slip anywhere. For added support on both sides, you actually have grab rails as well. And as you walk up or down, you have an AC vent over here. So quick and easy way to get yourself cooled down from the hot summer days in South Florida or elsewhere. Right above that is where you have your AC control unit and also the light switch, which controls all the nice LED lighting. So you have LED strips at the top with this crocodile-like pattern, wall finishes that transitions into this gray wood finish. Right next to the galley area is now where you have electrical panels. So all your 12-volt systems and 120 switches or breakers are right behind this panel here. So even if somebody or when somebody's walking around the boat, they don't accidentally bump into it and turn anything off. Obviously your cockpit lights, etc. Everything is easily manageable, as well as your power systems and your gauges here for the wastewater and freshwater tanks. Right before that is where you have a galley area now with a microwave right at the top. You have a little cubby here for storage, your power plugs, your light switches, more storage right below the sink, and of course a fridge here so you can grab a cold one whenever you need one the most. With right next to that is where you have a small trash cubby, so very nicely integrated right into the staircase itself, quick and easy access. And of course an additional AC, which is very useful because you do have a one twin bed here. Again, this is a 44-foot boat, but you have quite a different areas, a lot of different areas where everybody can come dock to. First off, you have a large window on the port side here, so a nice clear view out, and you're right on the water level, so you feel like you're levitating on it. A TV here, and of course you can use this area also as a seating area. More storage bins kind of underneath the mattresses here, and of course a cubby all the way aft as well. On your starboard side is where you have an additional cabin now. First off, more storage space in the drawers here, cabinets right below, and you come down. This is slightly bigger than a full-size bed. Again, you have a window on the starboard side as well, great views out, a seating area over here if you so desire. Obviously a door that closes everything up. So now you have already two cabins or two separate areas where you can keep the kids at, and of course an AC vent here to keep the room nice and cold. Same LED lighting in the ceiling, leather finishing ceiling, and more cabinets all the way towards the aft. Heading out from here, and before we step into the forward berth now, on the port side is where you have a dry head. And by the way, this is not the only one in this boat. So stepping inside, first off, you have a sink here, you have some mirrors here, obviously a toilet, AC grill again, a shower wand hidden inside underneath the latch, and a dry head, which you can just close up this here. You have a bench here and a rain shower right above you with this marble-like finish. It is plastic, but it gives you this nice marble finish. Portholes on the side, so if you want to let natural air in, you can easily do that as well. Stepping back out, and all the way forward now is where you have an owner's berth. Cabinetry on both sides, so if you want to store anything away, you can easily do that. Full-size bed in between, nicely curved padding around with wood finish on the side, the windows on both sides with shades so you can add extra privacy if you so desire, and a mirror all the way at the end. So when you come down from the main deck now, this is a nicely bright and feels ultra spacious as you come down. I mentioned that it doesn't have just one head, it has two. So this one is purely for the owner's cabin now. Stepping inside, toilet, same cabinetry as you saw in the guest cabin, and of course a rain shower right above you now, porthole, and a little bench here which you can use for resting. This one doesn't have a storage. You know what would be really cool if it would have a storage right below, so whatever nitty-gritty you may want to store. Perhaps they were running out of space here, but great utilization of space regardless. Yeah, and obviously faucet control right here as well. This was a full thorough walkthrough of the Hanover 447. If you enjoyed the video, then hit the like button. If you want to see more videos just like this, then hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, if you're looking to buy your perfect yacht or your perfect Hanover, then find it on YachtWay.com. It is the most modern yacht listing platform in the entire world, where you can not just browse boats, but you can also explore them in full 3D. As always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.